Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another time of Keep Come and Speak Wrestling. This is episode 18 of part 2, where I'm doing a continuation of the who's the face and who's the heel. Number 5 on the list is the game Triple H. Everybody knows that Triple H is a face, and here's the main reason why. On November 4th at a live event in Dublin, Ireland, during a match with Kane, Wallace suffered a legitimate tears in his ACL, MCL, and meniscus, and must undergo surgery and miss 6 to 9 months of absence. As a result, he was forced to vacate the WWE World Heavyweight Championship on November 5th. On the following episode of Raw, Triple H announced a tournament to crown a new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Then introduced Roman Reigns, who he gave the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, then told Reigns it could be his if he placed himself as the face of the Authority. He declined the offer, leading to Triple H remembering why he chose Wallace and not Reigns, and put him in a match against Authority lawyers Big Show, who was defeated, forcing Triple H to find a new member to replace Seth Rollins. As Survivor Series, Simmons cashed in his Money in the Bank contract and defeated new crowned champion Roman Reigns after he refused to shake hands with Triple H to win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, thus aligning with Triple H and the Authority. On the November 3rd episode of Raw, Simmons announced that he had formed his own stable called the League of Nations, along with Ken Barrett, Abel Del and Rusev. This new stable, with the theme of all members having been born and become stars overseas, remained associated of the Authority while becoming its own entity. At TLC, Tables, Ladders, and Tears, Simmons retained the WWE World Heavyweight Championship against Roman Reigns in the Tables, Ladders, and Tears match. After the match, Reigns snapped from his loss and attacked Simmons, Abel Del and Rusev. Triple H came to the ring to calm Roman Reigns down and tend to Simmons, but as he did so, Reigns attacked him as well, that left him injured and out as in the storyline. Following Reigns' attack on Triple H, McMahon took temporary leadership of the Authority in Triple H's absence and gave Reigns a title match on Simmons' request on the December 14th episode of Raw, but gave the stipulation that South Reigns failed to win the title, he will be fired. Despite McMahon and the League of Nations interfering on Simmons' behalf, Reigns knocked out McMahon and pinned Simmons to win back the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. The Authority began the 2016 campaign by forcing Roman Reigns to defend the WWE World Heavyweight Championship against Simmons on the January 4th, 2016 episode of Raw, with McMahon serving as the special guest referee to ensure that Reigns will lose the championship. Despite McMahon's attempt to screw him during the match, Reigns retained it after knocking out McMahon and co-op referee Scott Armstrong. In retaliation, McMahon announced after the match that Reigns will defend his title against other 29 men in the Royal Rumble match at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. At the event, Triple H made his return, got his revenge on Reigns by eliminating him, and went on to win the Royal Rumble match and the WWE World Heavyweight Championship for the 9th time by lastly eliminating the Ambos, thus making him a 14-time World Champion and returning the title to Authority in the process. On the February 22nd episode of Raw, Mr. McMahon presented the vintage J. McMahon Legacy of Excellence award to Stephanie. Before she could start her acceptance speech, Sam McMahon returned for the first time since 2009 as a fan favorite and demanded to gain control of Raw, claiming the Authority was running the company to the ground. Mr. McMahon accepted the offer only if he would win one more match, at which Sam accepted, and Mr. McMahon announced he will wrestle at WrestleMania Day 2 against The Undertaker in a Hell in a Cell match. Later on that night, in the main event match between Roman Reigns and Simmons, Triple H will come out and he and Reigns will start brawling outside the ring. Triple H will then proceed to smash Reigns' face onto the announce table, legitimately breaking Wayne's nose and finishing the attack with a pedigree onto the steel steps. Despite being healed, Triple H was cheered heavily by the fans while Wayne was booed. Just like on my previous video where I was talking about Roman Reigns as being a heel, Roman Reigns attacked Triple H for no reason at TLC. Then he disrespected the entire McMahon family. He crossed the line many times late last year by attacking Triple H, Vince McMahon, etc. But everybody is saying that he reached the proverbial boiling point, in which I disagree, because Triple H was trying to do the right thing by handing the WWE World Heavyweight Championship to Roman Reigns due to Seth Rollins being injured, and by winning the fair forward to become number one contender. By that, he told Triple H to serve it, in which Reigns could say in natural ways such as no thanks. Triple H was trying to recruit Reigns and join the authority. He was doing what was best for business. So therefore, Triple H is a face. Number 6 on the list is Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho is a heel. Now, Y2 AJ, fine. It's bad enough that it's bad enough that Y2 AJ didn't win the tag team title last night on Monday Night Raw. But right after the match, Chris Jericho hit 3 code breakers onto AJ Styles. And the main reason why is because that when you hear how the fan were born on Jericho, not 20 minutes after his entrance got an amazing pop, because Jericho did debut it in the WWE in Chicago, where he confirmed the walk, where AJ Styles got the amazing tag and they would change his name during the tag team match. And we could reach his boiling points and attack AJ Styles because of jealousy, because AJ Styles had been receiving much of the spotlight since his debut, since the Royal Rumble. Since then, they have been going at it since AJ Styles defeated Chris Jericho in his debut match on Raw. Then Chris Jericho defeated him on SmackDown, and the Roman match at Fastlane where he made Chris Jericho tap out. Since then, they two have been teaming up together, and I thought they would make a great tag team since they had the chemistry together, and they could have been great tag team champions. And now Chris Jericho threw that all away just because nobody talk about Jericho. Jericho turned on AJ. The thought had crossed my mind that for no apparent reason he turned his back on AJ, because we've seen that kind of heel turn from Y2J before. But I had hoped this time would be different, but sadly I was wrong. After getting defeated in their attempts to win the tag team titles, it appears as though they got the applause for a job well done. It come up short, but then Chris delivered not one but 3 code breakers to AJ and got the boost for his efforts. Guess that we get another one of Jericho vs Styles, this time from Dallas. The worst match to get, I can tell you that much. Number 7 on the list is Whackback. First, Whackback turned heel by walking out his tag team partner Cam Bishop. Maybe because he tired being tag team master that he wanted to do it on his own. So far, Whackback had been a former Intercontinental Champion. That Whackback come for Kalisto, where Whackback won on Kalisto in superhero movies. I got we may see those two go at it, but it was just so odd. And I said Whackback is a trainer because he's talking like a face. Like he doing no disrespect to the K and Bishop because he want to do his own. And Whackback getting partial to Kalisto of him winning the title. Just because of size and speed. And then he told Kalisto to break away from the tag team group, and with St. Colin is hurt him back. And I would love to see St. Colin turn heel because of the fact that Kalisto had getting more attention than Kalisto had been getting more attention, where St. Colin had been on the injury reserve list, but returned. Let's face it, Kalisto had won the OMG Moment of the Year. We from the Kalisto. I forgot that move name. Oh, Kalisto Show onto Jey Uso on top of the ladder. Then Kalisto went on to defeat Ability becoming US champion not once but twice. But I would love to see a heel to one of the groups, St. Colin Kalisto, because there will be a great storyline for this year's WrestleMania and play for the US title. And also, I do not want to see Kalisto visit Whackback for the US title. Because I feel like that would not make the whole bit of sense. Because Whackback had no charisma and no personality. It would just be another squash match. Because I'm telling you, that match was not delivered. Remember, Kalisto did defeat Whackback in a tournament for WWE Championship. But I feel like since Whackback new attitude, he been pounding people up. Once he win a match, he walked away. I don't want it's more popular, but I see that at WrestleMania. Well, that being said, I guess those are my list of who should be a face or heel in pro wrestling right now. Let me recap of who really should be a face or heel. Walter Spud is a face right now. Second of all, Matt Hardy is a face of TNA. 3, Roman Reigns a heel. Number 4, Travis is a trainer. Number 5, Triple H, a face. Number 6, Y2J, a heel. And number 7, Whackback, a trainer. In case you don't know what a trainer is a face and a heel. Like they are between a face and a heel. Well, there go my video of Keep Coming Speak Wrestling episode 18 part 2. Leave a like button, a comment. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, type in Keep Coming Speak Wrestling. I'm sure I'll be uploading more videos. Until the next time, see you later.